I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0 with me today, Greg Lee. Now, you may have heard, the NBA season starts tonight, Greg.
Yes.
Right here in our town in Boston, and they got the Miami Heat coming in. Is this the most anticipated opener in the history of the league? Can we go that far?
I think so, given the fact that LeBron James signed over. It was a big production, taking his talents to South Florida.
Right, taking his talents to South Beach. All right, he's got him, Wade, Bosh, etc. No question this is. I mean, I've been following this league, watching it for, over 50 years, covering it for 42. There's never been anything like this, Greg.
No.
Perhaps in years past, the hype mechanism didn't exist. 40 years ago, Wilt Chamberlain joined up with Elgin Baylor and Jerry West. I think if that happened today, you'd have the mechanism to make that into a comparable deal. But it didn't exist then, so we have this here. All right, now look, there are two things about the teams in question. Yes. Number one, the Heat do not have Mike Miller.
That's correct.
Who is going to be an important part of this arsenal, and he won't play till after the All-Star game. So don't we have to temper our look at where they're going to be in April and May by the fact that they're not whole?
Well, I think even if Mike Miller was there, you still have chemistry issues because you still have the big three who's never played a regular season game together. The entire team is a hodgepodge of players who's never played one game together. Right. So you can't really tell what this Heat team will be until around May because, it's chemistry issues. Just like with the big three, the Celtics came here 4 years ago with Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen. Their first year, we didn't know what to expect.
We didn't know what to expect. Now, as far as the Celtics are concerned, if you're looking at them, who are definitely the other part of this, the equation tonight, it's all about the Heat. Delonte West will miss the first 10 games, so we won't know what they're going to be like either. But in terms of that, the hype factor, to me, there's two things at stake. The Heat, how they got put together was one story,
right?
And it will never kind of go away.
No.
But now the more important story is, what are they going to be like? What is the anticipation? How high is the ceiling for you with this team? Win-loss.
I think the Heat will win 60 games.
60.
It's just because of the nature of the regular season. Just the nature of the regular season where you don't really have a chance to scout and practice. And LeBron James is very motivated, especially with all the skeptics with him. So he make it a business for himself to get that team.
What about all the Jeff Van Gundy's of the world who were predicting that they were going, now this is pre-Miller. Yeah. I think he might temper that. We'll find out how he thinks tonight. But 72 games break the record. No, that won't happen. It's never going to happen. I'm going to go. The Miller thing really changes things up. I was going to go 65-66, safe, a good solid 65-66. I'm going to lower it down to about 62-63 now. Here's another reason as we wrap this up. The reason I'm not going to go so crazy about it, I think the East is better in general. There are going to be more places where it's going to be more difficult to win games.
Exactly.
Period.
Atlanta, Milwaukee.
Yeah, all right. And even Chicago and maybe Washington, even New York. All right, anyway, Peter here, season's off and running, and the world's watching.